Welcome back to another video, Mulo Motivation, back for another one. So a subscriber asked me a question about basically providing some sort of routine if you work between 8 to 12 hours a day. I'll tell you right now, it's definitely possible to be in shape even if you work many hours while not needing to live at the gym or make the gym your life. It should be a lifestyle, not your life, right? This video here will give you a routine to implement despite of working 8 to 12 hours a day, over 40 hours a week, basically. I know because I do it myself. I work between 8 to 12 hours a day. I stay in shape. I'm relatively lean. It doesn't take away from all the things I have to do outside of work. So, yeah, I definitely know how to do it because I'm also a basic professional. Anyways, so I essentially have a 4 day split here. 4 days out of the week, not too much, basically half the week. And each workout session doesn't exceed, I would have to say, 45 minutes. Something definitely possible for anyone to do, despite of working 8 to 12 hours a day. Now, something I'll mention is for someone that is extremely occupied, you have to own your time. You have to have a schedule of what you're doing every hour of the day. Time is less of a thing that is random for people that are busier. You need to know your time. You need to schedule everything, basically. One key thing I have for individuals that can't find the best time to go to the gym to make sure that they stay in shape to be able to perform at work, because being in shape transfers over to the 8 to 12 hours you're doing per day, whether you like it or not. Nutrition and training affects your performance at work. You're mentally sharper, you have more energy, you're versatile, plus you look great, plus you're more confident. It helps you at work, being in better shape and having a good lifestyle. So this has to be part of the plan. So before work is what I recommend, because you get it out of the way. It gives you some sort of thing to be proud of before you go to work, setting yourself up for success. That is what I recommend. But if you want to do it after work, first of all, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how that's something you will keep up and keep doing. Because like I said in previous videos, it's a lifestyle. Can you sustain it? Waking up before work to go to the gym is easier than doing it after a long day at work in traffic and with a bunch of people at the gym at the same time as well. In the morning, you get in and you get out, basically. Anyways, so I have a split here. So it's a combination of days at the gym, days at home, and it's enough for you to do to remain in shape if you do it consistently for a long period of time, as in years. Okay, so the first day is basically push pull legs, one exercise per muscle group. So you got your squats, you got your push ups or dumbbell press, you got your bent over rows, and you got your plank. So you got your core there, you got your lower body, and you got your upper body. Okay, your upper body push and your upper body pull. This here, I recommend to do 3 sets for each exercise for about 10 to 15 reps, okay? Except for the plank, of course. If you cannot do 30 seconds yet for planks, you can do 10 seconds, maybe 5, if you're not at that level yet. I can do demonstration videos in the future of these exercises if you guys would like me to. Let me know in the comment section. The second day is a HIIT workout. I don't anticipate it taking 20 minutes if you're doing it for less than 4 rounds, okay? But if you're doing it for 4 rounds or more, it's going to be 20 minutes. So this is a series of 4 exercises here, followed by a rest. So basically, for each of them, you're doing 30 seconds, resting for a minute, then continuing for 3 more sets after. So to make this more effective, make sure the resting time at the end is shorter, and make sure After each exercise, you're not resting, you're going straight to the next one, okay? Progression to the last, jumping jacks is the only one there that is for more than 30 seconds, okay? So you can select any 4 exercises you want to do for this portion here, but essentially the main point, you're doing exercises for time and you're going over to the next exercise with little rest, and after you complete 4, you rest and then repeat the round 2 to 3 more, or 2 to 4 more times, I should say, depending on your fitness level. But that should take you between 15 and 30 minutes. Done. Do that in the morning, you're good to go for the day. The next day we have here is basically mobility and stretching. So I don't really count this as a workout day. You're basically just stretching to make sure that you're good to go. This whole thing here shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes. Okay? So this is a series of workouts that help your mobility and help you stretch out, basically. The same recovery and core, basically you're stretching here, besides the side plank. Day number 4 is another day at the gym. So you're doing a push-pull workout. So you got your push-ups, you got your dumbbell shoulder press. You can select either or, but I would actually recommend to pick the shoulder press if you did the dumbbell press or push-ups on the first day, okay? To make sure you're hitting your shoulders that week. Here we got pull aparts or rows. I would pick pull aparts since you did the bent over rows on the first day. And then you got your tricep dips with a bench, and you got your planks and shoulder taps. Okay, each exercise between 12 to 20 reps for 3 sets. This workout shouldn't take you more than half an hour. Day 5, you got your lower body and core. So you got a series of split squats and lunges, glute bridges, wall sits, leg raises. So each exercise, again, between 10 to 15 reps for about 3 sets, except for the wall sit. If you cannot do 30 seconds for wall sit, you can do 15, 10, but make sure all of them are 3 sets. That's it for the final day of going to the gym. So you're going to the gym 3 days a week, and the other days is going to be at home. Okay? So day 6 and day 7 are basically light movement, stretching, and yoga. So basically recovery. So you're doing stuff that is physically taxing only 4 days of the week, and it doesn't exceed 45 minutes. Okay, that is something you can do. So these are things to do as somebody busy, as somebody working 8 to 12 hours weekly. Wake up 30 to 45 minutes earlier. Okay, when you're awake, get these workouts done. Get them done, get it out of the way to begin your day on a high note. Okay? Something you can do. No more excuses. No more trying to do it after a long day, because you most likely will not do it. You probably put it off, especially because you may have other responsibilities you have to attend to as well, right? The morning should be for yourself, so make sure to win it. Next, I have use circa supersets, save time, boost energy. So basically, you're doing those type of workouts in the morning so that it's quick, effective, and you're winning your day. Track your workouts. Even 20 minutes is enough if done right. Facts. Facts. So another thing I add here is something I said in the beginning. Own your mornings, own your day, schedule your day out. If we take the math of the entire week, it's 168 hours. If you're working 12 hours a day, if you have other responsibilities you have to attend to, add all those numbers up and take every single number throughout the week and divide it, not divide it, and subtract it from 168. Those are the amount of hours you have left. You can incorporate 3 hours out of your week, 3 hours out of 168 hours of your week to do workouts to make sure you're in shape. So there's no excuses. There's no excuses. You can implement it. You just need to be able to manage your time better. That's it. So I hope I gave you enough details And from here on out, you can take that advice, apply it, and I can assure you, you'll see results within 2 to 3 months of doing it consistently. So that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. I hope this was informative, and I hope this helps you out. May God bless you, and I'll see you next video.